My name is Sadina Bina and I'm working as director in Microcredit Foundation EKI Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm with EKI since 1996. I work as a loan officer, branch manager, ops manager, and I'm act as director since 2000. We have in total 274 staff and 50 of them working in headquarters. We have 134 loan officers working directly in the field. We operate in whole country. We have 65 offices, 14 are branches and rest are satellite offices. Microcredit organization EKI is non-for-profit organization. We do mainly lending to the low-income household, supporting agriculture and other businesses activities. My main responsibilities are strategy of the organization, maintaining and keeping good relationship with different stakeholders, work with the board, fundraise and providing that institution operate under the best practice under the industry, as well as follow the local law and regulations. The problem of the over-indebtedness is one of the problems, but we have a lot of other reasons why we have such situation during the crisis. First of all, as a country, we haven't clearly developed the economical development strategy, particularly not for the private sector. Also, we have a quite small market and have too many players, microfinance organization. Plus, before the crisis, banks also intervened in our market. And we also facing with the big liquidity problem in the country. But definitely over-indebtedness, one of the reasons for such results. Why we have relatively huge percentage over-indebtedness, because in that period of time we calculate and estimate that we have maybe 30 to 40% of the clients who are owning debt. We hadn't credit bureau on the country level since 2009. We had before private credit bureau, but it wasn't obligatory. Means either that EKI was part of that bureau, we are not able to get full picture of the potential clients because the institution are not reporting on time. In 2009, Central Bank decided to establish credit bureau on country level, and it was obligatory for all financial players. And since that, we are able to get full picture about potential clients, and we are able to prevent over-indebtedness. Also, what is very important to mention, during the crisis, the institution learned the lessons and they changed the way how they are approving, processing the loan, and most of them also introduced the risk department as a totally new department which we hadn't before the crisis in any MFI. Some of the customers are not understand their financial obligations, but most of them understand very well their financial obligations, but they may not take the consequences very seriously. In the moment when they are taking the loans, they are just not thinking what will happen in the case that they have a problem, what will be their obligations, how they need to behave, and that is the problem. But definitely for any customers, we need to provide additional, not necessarily financial education training, but we need to provide a bit more information before he signing the contract to be sure or protect that the clients really understand what is obligations right now and what will be his obligations during the loan life. As you mentioned, EKI has very well developed the contract in the details. And the contract is very understandable for the clients. And I'm not sure that I can agree that the contract can cause the problem that the clients has because they are not understand the contract, that they has a problem under repayment of the loan. The main problem or main reason for having a problem during the loan maturity is that the clients either take a bit more money than this capacity of the business, or they have too many loans in one moment of time and they are not able to manage their liquidity, or thirdly, because the business are really have difficulties during the crisis and they couldn't make enough income that they repaid their obligations. As we mentioned, EKI has a very detailed contract, but also we know that sometimes our clients not concentrate to read the contract into the detail, and we decide to develop the checklist as a summary of the key contracts details to read, to help clients to understand his obligation before he signing the contract. The checklist is, as I mentioned, is a summary of the contract, and we put all details needed for the clients to understand what is the obligation, as the loan amount, as the upfront fee, interest rate, nominal and effective, maturity, the guarantors and the obligations, what will be the consequences in the case that the clients start to be late, the mechanism for the complying from the clients, either for the procedures, either for the staff. We also introduced the new method that the clients have a right to take contract with him, read it, and keep it 14 days. And after the 14 days, he can return back and decide if he's willing to sign the contract. He can do it and he can get money on his account, or if he would like to cancel that contract without any future obligations. We as institution try to follow the best practice of the industry, and we one of the first institution who endorsing smart campaign. And we are introduced the 6 client protection principles. We adopt policy under the board level, but for us it's very important to see how we are good under the implementation. Due to that, we decide to hire independent company who will do the mystery shopping, follow our day-by-day work, and telling us independently how good we are under the implementation of the principles. We involving just few people from the institution and that independent company. We developed jointly the questionnaire, and after that the mystery shoppers visiting all our sites and discuss with the loan officer as a potential clients, asking different questions and assess how we are behave in front of our clients. We receiving the report with the all positive and less positive findings, and after that we sharing that report with whole staff. We develop the action plan for the area which we need to improve, and after that we are following that actions which we are take so far. Definitely yes. One of the actions which we took after the final report, it was that we improving the training for the loan officer particularly in the area of the service to the clients. We call that model as the best service to our clients, and all our field staff, loan officer plus staff who are in contact with the clients, either initial contact on the reception or follow-up, attend that training to get additional knowledge to be able to offering best service to the clients. To be sure that we are improving some areas and improve the customer service, we decide to engage again mystery shopping company, means independent company who will do follow-up of mystery shopping. We recently received a report. When we comparing this one with the previous one, we discovered that we are able to improve the area which need to be improved, and due to that we decide to use that mystery shopping tools as a regular tools in organization 2 times per year to get independent opinion for area which we need to improve, to continue with taking actions to be as much as possible, to offering as much as possible the best service to our